Max's first visit to Joyce after Chloe's funeral. Knock knock. Oh, hello there, Max. It's so nice to see you. Come on in. I came here to give you some company. I brought some flowers. Aw, thank you, Max, that's so sweet of you. I hope you've been doing okay. Well, I know that's a stupid question. Obviously you haven't. Well, I appreciate it, Max. Of course it's been hard. Still can't really process it. Losing Chloe was the worst day of my life. I'm just trying to take each day at a time. Sounds like the best thing you can do. You were so strong, Joyce. I also wanted to come here to apologize. Apologize why? None of this is your fault, sweetie. It's just life, and life can be cruel. Well, yes, but I wanted to apologize for not staying in contact with Chloe like I promised her I would. I was going to contact her when I came back to Arcadia Bay, but I waited too long. I should have been there for her after what happened to William especially. Now I want to be here for you. I made a vow never to let anyone down again. Oh, honey. You were a good person, and I'm glad Chloe had you as a friend back then and you were a part of her life. Then life got in your way. I know you were going to contact her again, but things happened you can't control. Thanks, Joyce. I just want you to know that if you ever need me, my school is only around the corner. I'll come over as much as you want me to. That means so much to me. Thanks, Max. Always. Now why don't you stay for dinner? You look hungry and I could use the company. Thank you, Joyce. I'll help you cook. Dear Journal, it's been a week since Chloe's funeral. I decided to pay a visit to Joyce, not wanting to go there so soon after the funeral when she'd need space, but not too late either, so she wouldn't think I'd forgotten about her. I could tell she appreciated it. David seems to be around a lot less these days based on what she told me over dinner. I guess even he felt like he needed to give her some space too. I was worried it would be awkward, selfish of me to worry about something like that, I know. But it wasn't at all. Joyce likes having me around. I can tell I remind her of better times like when Chloe was a kid and me and her would go on pirate adventures. I think she almost sort of feels connected to her more through me. I'm glad that I can be that for her. I'm going to keep my promise and never let her down, like I did with Chloe. Visiting her gives me the tiniest slice of closure over my guilt, but what doesn't is not being able to tell a single soul about what really happened. And how much closer I got to Chloe during my time journey. Everyone thinks she's just the girl I forgot, and guilt is the only part of my grief. And while it's a big part of it, right now I just really miss her too. Nobody could ever know how much I miss her. I just wish we had more time. The 18th of October 2013. Almost 2 months later. Dear Journal, I don't know why I started making all my journal entries start with Dear Journal since I never used to. Maybe I just feel a lot more lonely these days with the secret bottling up inside me. And now I think of you as my only friend I can confide in without you thinking I'm crazy. I mean, you're a notebook. Of course you're not going to think that. Anyways, I've noticed everyone seems super hyped for Christmas lately. I usually love Christmas a lot, but of course this year I'm really not feeling up to it all. There is too much sadness in the air and no cheer. The 16th of December 2013. The next day after class. So that's why framing in photography is so important. Okay everyone, that's the end of this lesson. Make sure you do some further reading in your textbooks on this matter, and next lesson we'll discuss this more. Hey Kate. Oh hey Max. Do you want to go out for tea again today after school? I'm so addicted to that tea shop we go to now. Oh me too, it really is lovely, isn't it? Yep it is. So my last class is science, what's yours? I have math. I'll meet you outside the school entrance after class. Okay Kate, it's a date. Not that I meant for that to rhyme. See you after class. So Max, what are you doing for Christmas? I'm not sure. I'm not excited this year. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that, Max. I know that you usually enjoy this season a lot. Yeah, I guess I'm just not feeling it this year. So Max, I've noticed you've been really quiet lately. Is everything alright? Yeah, I guess I'm just sad about what happened to Chloe. I know I hadn't seen her for years, but I planned on contacting her again. I feel so guilty and wish I never broke contact with her in the first place. Oh Max, I'm so sorry to hear that. Thanks Kate, I never really spoken to anyone about yet because I just feel ashamed. You can always talk to me. Thanks Kate, I really appreciate that. Hey Warren.
Okay, Kate, what are you doing in here?
I wanted to talk to you about something. It's about Max.
Come take a seat.
Okay, so turns out Max used to be really close to Chloe, and she feels guilty because she lost contact with her and didn't get a chance to get back into contact before she passed away.
She mentioned to me that she used to be close to her as well.
Well, I think she's lonely right now. She feels too selfish for talking to anyone about her grieving because she feels guilty, but I want her to feel like she can. And I also want her to know she has us as friends. I don't want her to be alone in this.
Me too.
Especially after she was there for me when everything happened with the video, which of course turned out to be related to the whole Nathan thing. So I was thinking we have a little party. No Vortex Club style party, just a little party with us three. That's more like Max's style. And I say we make it Christmas themed since Max loves Christmas, but she mentioned that she is not looking forward to it this year, which is so unlike her. And I can see why she isn't, but I'm hoping we can get her into the Christmas spirit a bit. We'll give her something to take her mind off things, right?
I think that's a great idea, Kate.
Okay, great. So let's do it. Dear Journal, things aren't getting any easier. I went on a tea date with Kate today and I told her about the guilt of not contacting Chloe since she'd noticed I'd been quiet lately. It felt like the roles were switched since the other timeline when it was me checking on Kate. And when I was there for her earlier in this timeline when she was getting her justice. Kate seems so much better at this than me, always knowing the exact right thing to say. The real problem is that I can't tell anyone, not a living soul, not even a therapist, the actual experience I really had. The fact that it's not just that Chloe died after not contacting her for 5 years, but that I saved her with my time powers, spent the week with her, and our friendship even developed into love. But then I was forced to go back in time and allow her to die. It feels like the main person I would love to confide in right now about Chloe's death is Chloe herself. The 17th of December 2013, the next day after class. Surprise. Warren and I wanted to throw a little party for you as a surprise. Hope that's okay. Aw, that's so sweet of you guys. Thank you so much.
Super Max is here to save the day.
Thank you, Warren. So we're actually having the party somewhere a lot more Christmassy, so let's go there now. This bench outside the dorms is actually quite a good place for throwing a chill party like this.
Get it? Chill. Because it's cold.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, I am so funny.
Oh my gosh, are you guys having a party out here? That's like so totally cool. Don't worry, I'm not here to be mean to you guys. I wanted to apologize to you, Kate. I'm sorry about all that stuff to do with the video and what happened to you. I should have said it a lot earlier. Cool if I join the party and hang? I have some alcohol actually, if you guys want some. Thank you, Victoria, but I'm definitely not going to drink any of that. Give me some of that. Max, this is so unlike you. I'm only going to have a little bit. I don't drink ever, but right now I feel like it's exactly what I need. Okay, Max, but just be careful, okay? I'll look out for you though. Thanks, Kate, you're a good friend. I'm only going to have one drink.
Yeah, I'll have a drink too, but just one like Max.
A few hours later.
Guys, I'm too wasted, I'm gonna go home. I'm such a lightweight.
Geez, Warren, you only had half a beer. How are you doing, Max? I'm okay, but to be honest, I'm really freaking drunk right now. I'm sorry, Kate. Oh, Max. Okay guys, well, sorry if I caused any trouble, I just wanted to hang. I gotta go meet Taylor and Courtney now though. See you guys around. It's okay, Victoria. See you soon. So Kate, I want to tell you something, lol. What is it? Something more than what I told you happened with Chloe. Oh. Yeah, I didn't just lose contact with her. I saw her get shot in the bathroom, and then I discovered I could rewind time. One entire life is strange story later. And now here I am telling you all about it. Okay Max, I'm just going to take you back to your room now and get you into bed. And that wraps up today's class. That was an interesting lesson, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Found it a little hard to concentrate today though, to be honest. I have a pounding headache and I feel sick. I've never had a hangover before and it'll be my last one for sure. Kate, I'm really sorry I got that drunk last night. You know this isn't like me. I've just been in a bad place. But you planned this party for me, which was really sweet, and I just really hope I didn't act like an idiot last night. I don't remember much, to be honest. Well Max, you didn't do anything wrong. And if the party still helped you get a little weight off your shoulders, then so be it. Okay, good. I would just feel like a monster if I acted like an asshole or something after everything you've done for me. No Max, you didn't act like I'm a bumhole. You did tell me something strange by the end of the night though. It seems that alcohol really does give you a vivid imagination, Max. Oh God, what did I tell you? You told me that you have time powers, and you told me this whole big story about how you actually spent a week with Chloe because you saved her, but then that caused a storm, so you had to go back and let her die to stop the storm. You acted as if it was real, and you go so into it, and you told me so many details. I think you should be a story writer, Max, or write a story for a choice-based video game or something. I wasn't supposed to tell you about that, Kate. What do you mean? It's just some story you made up when you were drunk. Okay, this is going to sound totally crazy, but everything I told you is true. I know you won't believe me, but I have proof. Meet me in my dorm room and I will show you. I'm very concerned, but I will come with you. Max proves her time powers to Kate, the way she did with Chloe. Oh my, I can't believe this. But Kate, you gotta promise not to tell anyone, okay? Only Chloe knew about my powers in the other timeline. And Warren did briefly. But if many people find out, I don't know what could happen. Max, your secret is safe with me, I promise. I will not tell a soul. I know I can trust you, Kate. Thank you. Always, Max. Dear Journal, things have gotten better. Kate and Warren threw a surprise Christmas party for me. They wanted to get me in the spirit of Christmas. Victoria ended up showing up. She had alcohol and I couldn't help myself because I was in such a bad place. I was just going to have one, but I ended up having more than that. I never even drink, so I got drunk so easily. I ended up getting so drunk that I told Kate everything I'd been bottling up inside for so long. The next day Kate told me about it and she thought I was just telling her a made-up story. I admitted to her that it's all true. Of course I had to prove my time powers to her or she would just think I was crazy, much like Chloe did in the other timeline. I trust her fully and I know she won't tell anyone. I wonder if she thinks I have some gift from God or something. Although I explained to her that I don't use my powers anymore in fear of causing another disaster. Using them to prove to Kate I have powers was the first time I'd used them since Chloe died. But since I didn't change any course of events, it won't have affected anything significant enough to cause a tornado again. Thanks to being able to get everything off of my chest, I was actually able to get in the spirit of Christmas. I still hold a lot of grief for what happened and guilt for not being able to make things perfect. That is Arcadia Bay standing as well as Chloe being alive, but now I have someone by my side who understands me perfectly, and that is the best gift I could have asked for this year. A friend I can confide in and fully trust, just like Chloe once was for me. I feel peace in the way that I can be there for Joyce, and when we visited her for Christmas we also made her feel like she wasn't alone. While we there I could almost sense Chloe's presence. I could imagine exactly what she would be saying in the moment. Cracking inappropriate jokes at the table and bragging about winning the Christmas crackers every time. That was when I saw that blue butterfly once again, resting against the windowsill while we had Christmas dinner. And I knew then that we were all truly together for Christmas, at least in spirit. The 25th of December 2013.
Without you to hold this Christmas. Each time I remember the day